Hello, greetings to you wherever you are. I'm Chris Prinstall, and today we're going to do a little bit business on Python, and hopefully we use it to do something very nice before we leave. So what is Python? Python is a programming language. How do you get it? You install it. You go to Google and type install Python. It will take you to their website and install it. But today I'm actually running it online from this site. Okay, so if you want to follow up and you don't have the Python on your computer, you can just use this and then you will be there. All right, okay. So let's do something real quick. Let's say print and then bring this brackets and then bring this double quotation and say that hi there. Okay, and then run this. So running it means we are running the software. So if this was to be a software, if this was to be running on our PC, which anyways virtually running on our PC, this is how to be hi there. Okay, so this is actually known as a string. If you took notice, you see that I have these quotation marks over here. So we have this as a string. And a string is actually a text that you are displaying to the user. It's a text and nothing else than a text. It's not a mathematical calculation. It's not a true or false statement. It's a text that you want to display to the user. Okay. So let's say in this parenthesis, I say 2 plus 2. I run it because it's a text. Python will show 2 plus 2 because it's a text. Okay. However, if I take it out of this and then run it, it will give me 4. Why? Because now it's a number. All numbers in Python are not written with quotation marks. They are written without quotation marks. This is to allow the software know exactly that 1, we are dealing with numbers, and then 2, we are dealing with text. Okay, because if I'm to write something like this, okay, and then I bring 2 plus 2 and then I bring equals, and then I want Python to actually work this out for me, and I write 2 plus 2 here. Let's see if this works. Okay, we have an error. So I don't want to dive deep, but let's write str, which is a function which I will explain later. A string. Okay, this converts this does the calculation here and then converts it into a string. Okay, that is what we have here. So when we run this, we still have a problem because we did not bring a plus sign here. Okay. We are concatenating this. I'll explain that one too. So we have 2 plus 2 equals 4. That means that we have 2 plus 2 as a string and an equal to sign as a string, which is a text. So a string is a text. Please take note. A string is a text which we are just displaying to the user. Okay. Anything aside that would be a number or a Boolean statement. So we are going to do 3 good data types here, and then we'll use those data types to do something really nice, hopefully. So we have 2 plus 2 and we have 2 plus 2 here. So it does the calculation right for us. Now, you would ask, what is print? So by now you should know that print is a function. Okay, we will delve into function, but it's an inbuilt function which allows the user to print things onto the screen, which allows the programmer to print things onto the screen for the user to see. Okay, so we'll be using print a lot of time to display the results of what we have done. Okay, and then you ask, what is this str? Is also a function which converts a number into a string. Okay, so these are numbers, these are strings. Okay, so in actual fact, we can say that when you type something like this, which is 2 plus 2, and then you expect Python to calculate it and give you 4, Python sees it as a nuisance. It sees it as how some pastors will say 0244. You understand? 0244. O is a text. It's a letter of the alphabet, and then 244 is actually a number. You see, so they don't tally. You understand? So just keep it in mind that whenever you want to write a number, you actually write it without parentheses. Whenever you want to write a string or a text to display to the user, you actually write it with parentheses. Okay, so then you ask, what is the plus sign doing here? The plus sign is actually it's called concatenating. Okay, or concatenation. This is not, it's a big word but means something very simple. In this context, what we are doing is that we are adding one string to another string. Okay, so in this plus actually adds the two together. Okay, so if you see, this plus is actually different from this one. This is saying 2 plus 2, and then here that plus adds the 4 to it. Okay, so let's try something different. Let's say print and say hi. Yes, hi, I am Amma. I am 24 years of age. In the next 5 years, I will be, let's say we don't know what 24 times plus 5 is, so we bring this plus, we bring str, which is a string which converts the number into a string, and then write 24 plus 5. Okay, so here it says, hi, I am Mama. I am 24 years of age. In the next 5 years, I will be. So this is what Python can actually do for you. Hi, I am Amma. I am 24 years of age. In the next 5 years, I will be 29. Okay, so let's say if we change this to 5 years, okay, 5 years to like 20 years, we can just write, we can just change this to 20, and we don't have to calculate ourselves, and Python will just give us the answer. In the next 20 years, I'll be 44 years. Okay, so this is how wonderful Python is. We have learned 2 data types, which is a string and then a number. We have learned a string and then a number. Okay, so this is the last thing we are going to do before I wrap up. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to do some mathematical calculation. So we say print 2 times 4 I'm just duplicating this. We are going to use plus as well. Plus, minus, divide. Okay. And then we're going to say print and then we're going to say something like this is the result for 2 times 4. Okay, 2 minus 4, 2, okay, minus 4, and 2 divided by 4 respectively. Okay, so when we run this code, we have this is the result for 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, 2 minus 4, and 2 divided by 4 respectively. So 2 times 4 is 8, 2 plus 4 is 6, 2 minus 4 is minus 2, and then 2 divided by 4 is 0.5. Let's do something last. So let's just construct the 2 times table. Okay, this is the 2 times table. Okay, so we have 2 times 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 okay, there is a whole easier way of doing this as we move forward. So after you've gotten the basis of this, then we can do more complicated stuff. Okay, and then 11, and then we have 12. So this is the 2 times table, and this is what I want us to do. I want us to do the concatenation with it. So we bring quotation marks here, we bring plus here, put this in the quotation marks, okay, and then bring equals. Okay, so we say 2 times 1 equals whatever answer we get here. All right, so let's do this for the rest of them quickly. Okay, so this equals this. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and finish up with it. Okay, we're back. So just in case your little sister asks you to write her the 2 times table, or your little brother asks you to write him the 2 times table, you can actually do this. Oh, okay, we have an error. What is the error? So always pay attention to the error. It says that trace back in line 2. What do we have line 2? We have line 2 here, and it says, oh, okay, we did not put this into a string. Remember, we were supposed to make this into a string since it's a number. Okay, so what I'm doing here is holding Control and then selecting all the front sides and then typing str. I'll go back and then also close the bracket here. Okay. Okay, so all done. Let's run this and see. Yay! 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8, 2 times 5, 10, 2 times 6, 12, 2 times 7, 14, 2 times 8, 16, 2 times 9, 18, 2 times 20, 2 times 10, 20, 2 times 11, 22, and 2 times 12, 24. So, thank you very much for joining me. If you have any questions, you can ask, and we're going to do a lot more in the next section. Goodbye.